We are live. I mean, how's everybody feeling, man? We're live. I believe we are live. Kosawa. Everything is fine. Audio good. Let me confirm a couple of things. Let me just confirm if we are live. Audio Kosawa. Uh, before I might find myself talking too much to myself. Ah, the audio is well and good. Nice and easy. Sindio? The audio is nice and easy. We good. So good evening, Night Life. As of course, welcome to the Night Life Show with JJ on Just Radio, your go-to destination for captivating discussions and a dash of some dark humor. I'm JJ, your host, and tonight we've got a show that we're gonna keep you glued to your seats because leo imekuwa fiti bana. I think today, as the title suggests, I want to talk about the best president ever. And before I change that, let me change a couple of things here. Let me customize a couple of things here. No, I'm changing the wrong thing. Oh my god, I'm changing the wrong thing. I'm changing the wrong thing, but I think we're good. We are all good. Because how's everybody doing? How is life taking everyone, and everybody? Oh my god, another Tuesday, baby. But let's treat another Tuesday. Today, I think let's just call it the best president ever. Uh, I don't know if we'll regret having such a title on such a big show like today. But I tend to think that this is the best president ever. Otherwise, we dive into today's show. So some interesting facts have been happening today. Or I'd rather give the whole context of the whole show. What we're gonna be talking about along the whole show, because oh my god, I'm late. That's why probably I I think I need to get producers of the show, watu wa kuandika show, uh, those people who can be doing a couple of things zenye I think they need done. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we good. Tuko sawa, tuko sawa, tuko sawa, tuko sawa, tuko sawa. Otherwise, let's dive straight into the stories that have been dominating the headlines. So it's been an eventful day in politics. Let's be honest. The president showed some tough love, locking out late CSs from a crucial meeting. I mean, that thing where people get to sign stuff and then someone just locks you up. But it didn't stop there. As he had some choice words for the clueless ones too. And guess what? A corrupt lady got the boot while the minister couldn't master the courage the deputy president also gave say had to say about those cabinet secretary over traveling abroad. So I mean, let's buckle up like lifers because it's politics as we know it. But of course, as we shift gears, we venture into the wild world of cryptocurrencies. The Worldcoin is now the talk of town, with people flocking to join the crypto frenzy without a clue of what's all about. Even the older generation can't resist the allure, but it's a digital gold rush too good to be true. Of course, on a lighter note, we delve into the KRG stories. This guy is refusing 90 million shillings to just sign some contract with the betting company. He says he needs 100 million to work with the betting firm. Of course, let's not forget in the global arena where we have Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. They've declared war against ECOWAS and all those people who want to invade Niger because of technically Niger taking control of their own country. So, what's your take on that? What do you think on that? But I think let's get into some political fireworks. But before that, oh my God! Before that, hey, we have some things running here. Hey, yeah, don't complain on anything. Aha. Yeah, here we go. We good. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, of course, hey, I think I'm too bright. I'm on WhatsApp. Do I look too bright? I think that color is okay now. Sindio, good with that color. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome to the Nightlife Show. Roll the titles, everybody. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Nightlife Show with me, your host, JJ. So today, let's just do a kidogo into the world of politics. So today, the president was not having chills by the Aqua chills. I can only imagine how it felt being a whole CS locked out of the state house. Man, you're among the people see here as gods. And then your boss just locks you out, like quite literally. As in, Akuna chills. Imagine where do you go? Where do you go? Your boss just locked you out. It's you guys there with your high-end cars, makeup or mezuba, and you're wondering what you're going to do. Interesting, right? That made me think for a second that, you know what? I think we got the best president ever. We've never seen this iniquitu by the in our wildest dreams. We could have never thought would happen. As in, umsem mlikuwa mna hang out naye sometime before he was vying for the president, and then all of a sudden boom, amekuja amewaacha. Imagine, this is your body man, mmekuwa mkipiga story, mnapiga ma political strategies, and then umse the moment amerise to that position, bro, this guy locks you out. Inje. Like, what on earth was just that? What? Let us just hear the president akiongelea hii story na venye ilikuwa imembo by the way. As in, he wasn't like super happy, he wasn't impressed. I mean, let's just listen to him.
I don't know whether it is because these performance contracts have been going on for 20 years that many people maybe mistakenly think that it is a ritual. And that is why people resort to the old incompetent excuses that there was traffic.
Wow. Zero chills. Zero chills. People resort to incompetent excuses that kuna traffic. Oh my God. As in anajua. Well, you guys are just gonna sit there and act like, you know what, there was traffic. And it's, you know what, guys, that is an incompetent argument. I'm not gonna sit here mniambie that you guys mlikuwa kwa traffic. And which is true. I mean, these guys have like the best cars, have security, have even flags. I believe even the interior CS have a siren on their cars. And then the CS just shows up late. No. That's a very bold move by the president. As in, hakuna mambo ya kuwekaeka mtu. There's no way you have siren, you have cars fueled by the people of Kenya, you have all those what do you call it? All those chase cars, all those sirens zenye umewekewa, kila kitu yenye tu umepewa, and the only thing you've just been told, show up, and then unachelewa. I have an instant myself. I have an experience of a time we were expecting a cabinet secretary. Bro, it's like you're a legend because you're late. I remember that time we were having the interior cabinet secretary that time, but he was the minister of education that time was coming to a school. Bro, this person came the latest. I think alikuwa amekaa hivi mahali. It's like he didn't know he was supposed to go somewhere. Tumemuongoja. Everyone is just seated there waiting for these people to show up. Only for them to just come the latest time I think wanaweza. And the boss is like, yo, you need to show up on time. As in, we got people to take care of. We got employers. We've got contracts with the people of Kenya. We need our jobs done. Oh my God, that was interesting to see. I love that.
For them not to be in a public, the most important public function. We have a job because we have a contract. If you cannot keep time with your employer, you have basically dismissed yourself. I mean, it's just simple.
Wait a minute. Only the fact that you have not shown up, you have not showed up on time. You as well as dismissed when ikawa umejifuta roho safi. There's nothing you're gonna be engaging. There is no conversation you're about to engage with you. You have just fired yourself. And I think that's the kind of leadership sometimes we need. As in, wewe unachomoka aje tu venye unadai, as in wewe unafika aje tu saa yenye unafikiria. We've been here the whole day. The president pia he lives there, so I mean he cannot kind of like blame them sana. It's like when you're in your own house and sometimes wageni wanachelewa, you're like, okay bro, you've been here the whole day, you've slept here, you've woken up here, so what's up? You think we just gotta show up here on time? Okay, I get that there is that argument that maybe the president lives there, but that's a very bold move by the president. Whether you're my buddy, whether you're my friend, whether you're like the person next to me in terms of like hierarchy of power and whatever, you have to show up on time. We are servants of the people of the Republic of Kenya, and we are not their, I don't know the word he used. We are not their masters. That's the word. You guys are not our masters. By the way, these people are paid by, as in, if you put that into actual context, we are the people who pay these people. As in, tukiweza tu kaa hivi tuamue tulipi taxes, these people are getting nothing from us. Hii magari mingi wanatuzingianga nazo, they'll have nothing. All the MPs and all the shit they do and all the shenanigans they engage in, hawatakuwa na anything just because we refuse to pay the taxes. Tukiamua tu tulipi taxes hivi, that's it. I mean, we are the bosses, just that we are bosses in like ile tu ya kuambiwa, yeah, because we can't quite literally do anything to them, and I was even shocked that the president was even addressing some clueless people, as in, okay, wait a minute, kuna mtu kwa hiyo cabinet hana idea ya Kenya anafanyanga. What do you mean? Ati the president asks you and you have nothing to say, as in you don't know what. Hey, Jesus. I mean, if I was the boss, I think up today ningekuwa nimefanya watu kaa 20. As in, ujui aje kitu unafanya bro. As in, you're paid millions of money. Cars, security, a personal assistant, you're given a PS, you're given a CAS, you're given all those people and you're clueless about what's going on. I had him talking to, I think, some CS, alimwambia akapigia some PS, because the CS didn't pick, akapigia PS. Akaambia PS bana, we need to do more sensitization on sijui the huduma, what do you call it? Huduma, what is this? Hustler fund. Alikuwa anaenda kuambia watu kuhusu hustler fund. But as in the president is even so, as in wewe unafanya nini by the way? And I think we discussed that in our podcast some time back. And you're talking about these people and you're like, what's wrong with you guys? As in, mtu unaamkanga asubuhi. That's the only thing you do. And the best thing you can do is even like have no idea of what's going on. The president should not even be giving ideas that hapa tunafaa kufanya watu. No. You're supposed to, like, as in, by the way, venye umesema, that is just like dismissing yourself. Although we don't want to get ourselves involved in some appointments and having some other crazy person come to the stage akuja pia, I think you're good with the crazy ones that we have right now. The president is easily dismissing these people live on TV. Do you think it's actually necessary? As in, ama pia that thing yao.
So, for those who came late, who are members of the executive, I will be expecting a written explanation. It should not include matters of traffic.
Wow. Just as in, hey, what a turn of events. As in, umse the other day alikuwa anatu lecture. As in, say for example is the CS wa trade ama wa security, this internal security, the CS amekama hapo amechill and ameamua, you know what guys, nyinyi mtajua mjui, I'll be here. And then this person have just been told, can you please write a letter to me? Niandikie letter saizi. And I mean that in every word. Write a letter to me. And it should not include stories za jabo huko za sijui ulikuanga na ati ulikuwa na traffic. You guys have sirens and everything, so the president knows all that. So you guys msijaribu kusema traffic. Write a letter to me. Ay. Kumbe these people are nobodies bana. And then wanatupeanga, you see a CS and you're like, oh, it's like a god or something. Bro, there is like a god of their own. When you're two wanatambuanga. Bro just told them to write letters to him. As in a written letter. And akaa hivi scratch. You know like how tulikuanga tunapeangwa like we write letters tukiwa high school. Write an apology letter. These people have just been told to write apology letters. Oh my God, someone just pinched me. Share. What? As in a whole cabinet secretary. Akona team ya Mbogi huko inamuogopa. Akona squad ingine hapa ya watu wale wanamtambua. But he's just been told, you know what? Write a letter to me. Mr. President. Hey, even if you're talking about it as tough love, I don't know, man.
On why they do not take these performance contracts seriously.
What do you write as a CS? Now take yourself an example of a CS. If you're out there listening, take yourself as a CS, for example. Utaandikia watu nini? Utaandikia president nini? Where ambia president why you don't take your work seriously? I mean, just write. So, Mr. President, I was there. I was doing this and that and all those. I don't know why we have some issues with the visual kidogo. Sorry. Hope itakuwa sawa. Oh my God, I don't want to end this show bana. What is wrong? Oh my God, we good. We good now, I think. Yeah. So the president just sends you and is like, write me a freaking letter. That's it. So if you're the CS, tell us of what's the one thing, what's the idea behind you. Na venye unaweza andika nini. The president just told you, you know what? Wewe tuandikie letter. Niandikie, write it to me. Write to me. But it was not only that, the issue of like you guys being late. There are some people that, I mean, these guys are clueless in the cabinet. They know nothing about what they're doing in there. Oh my God.
Call many PSs. Ask them what's going on here. They have no clue.
What? No, our money is just going to waste. And tunaweza kuwa tunakaa hapa tunalipa watu wenye hata they don't even know what the hell they are doing for us. They have no clue. And the president hata ana chills hata kutuambia. Ana chills. This guy are clueless. Clueless as in clueless. Hold on a minute, ni confirm with my visuals kidogo. Then I'll be back shortly. Sindio? I think we have some misbehaviors in the visuals there. So let me confirm that. Then we'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I think we're good. I think the visuals does that disappoint Tena. Apologies for that. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome to the show. So I was talking about the president addressing these clueless CSs. As in, kuna mtu tu amekaa kwa cabinet, and guess what? This person has no idea, as in zero. And I wonder, what do you mean? Umse like ajui, as in you are calling. How does the president call you? Say for example, venye alikuwa anaongelelea the whole thing ya Umse mwenye ameulizwa mambo ya Hustler Fund. You're calling this person and the person cannot explain.
I call me.
Idealess. Okay, an idea. I don't know if idealess is the word, but Umse ana idea of what the ministry ama Kenya anafanya kwa hiyo cabinet inahusu. Just listen to the president. Disappointed. He sounds disappointed by the people he nominated. He himself appointed. Msikia tu.
Many PSs. You ask them what's going on here. They have no clue. And this is your department. That is the job that you have.
As in ujui aje. As in, okay, president pia wewe hata mchezo bana. As in unaweza pigia mtu umwambie, you know what? I'm asking, seme for example about fertilizers. Since the Ministry of Agriculture. Ama msee wa education anaulizwa kuhusu mambo ya curriculum, and then as the people who don't have the info ama people who don't even are not even in those positions zenye tunaweza ongelelea hizo vitu, tuko na more ideas more than the CS or the PS mwenyewe. The president, seriously.
You are not a messenger. You are not a security person. You are not a photographer. You are not a watchman. You are the PS.
Wow. I'm a president Agwara chills. You know, that takes me back to some time back, mahali tulikuanga when we were in high school. So when you were in high school, ungeanguka kitu and the parent probably came through wakati wa, what do you call these things? Academic clinics. And you've probably failed at a particular subject. Ama umeanguka, as in, you're not at the best, you're not the top of the top, you're not top at the top. The parent would ask you, huku ulimi, huku upiki, as in kazi yako ni kukula, kusoma. Kukula na kusoma, kukula, kusoma na kulala. As in, how are you not performing? You don't farm here, you don't cook, you don't do what? And then the president, that's an exact replica of those moments. The president is like, what do you mean? What do you mean, guys? As in, where's your watchman? Where's your security? Maybe where's your driver? Where's your cleaner? You're just a PS, you're just a CS who's clueless about whatever is in your own idea. The person should be fired. Okay. Maybe not fired because, for example, even us wakati tulikuwa shule na tunaanguka na hatusomi na hatulimi na you're not saying tutukwa. Maybe it's something that they're incapable of doing. You understand? So dismissal is the best option hapa. Because how do you become clueless at such a high position? That's a very powerful position in government, and you're clueless.
Or the minister. And the job of the minister and the PS, you don't know. Or you don't have information. How do you run a ministry or a department or a parastatal if you have no information? That is the highest level of incompetence.
Wow. You see how like tunaambianga you have one finger pointing at someone and you have three pointing at you. That is what the president is doing. He's pointing one finger at the CS and three are pointing at him. That is the highest level of incompetence. Who chose these people? It's you, bro. Unatuambia je nikani sisi tulienda tukamchagua uko na kura? Bro, you sat down and mentioned decided on the names, went on TV, mentioned them, gave out the list, They went for those things, vetting. They were approved. Ukawapitisha, you signed, you witnessed their swearing in, and then you're just saying these people are incompetence. That is incompetence on your side, bro. You should fire these people the moment they tell you they have no clue of what's happening. I know there's probably not the best person but the perfect person for the job, but yo, how is someone not able to know whatever they are doing in that ministry? As in, unafaa kuwa umemchuja, anafaa kuwa like jobless, akuja aongezeke in the jobless community. Wale watu hawana job, come be part of those people who are jobless. I don't understand how that's possible. As in, wewe unakula tu do yetu kuna kuturingia and traveling everywhere. How are you going in every thing that you invited about? Some people must be so, as in lazima tu wakue hawawezi nini, hawawezi fanya kazi, because what do you mean? It's just like this clip. Let me look for it, yeah. Where the president is like literally firing someone himself. Kuna CS mwenye anaweza futa umse. The president is like, you know what, guys? Sorry.
Because it has already brought us to a very terrible place. It is time that this comes to an end once and for all. And I promise you, it will come to an end. For those who have engaged in corruption.
You see that hiyo kunyamaza inakaa ni kama is someone breathing fire. Is like, oh my god, how I wish naweza mshika tu hivi mimi mwenyewe.
Corruption incorrigibly, because I know, for example, the people in the procurement space. There was one lady in one of the roads departments, corrupt to the core, to the extent that she could not be transferred by anybody.
What? I mean, who's this person? Who has any idea of like who anaweza kuwa ni nani huyu? Who's this person that cannot be fired by anybody? Like, no one can fire this person, even the CS. He says that clearly in his speech.
Even by the minister, because if she was transferred, she will go to court, by the court process, and make sure that she's returned. That is the kind of chronic where corruption has taken us. I hope Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen and Bwana Mbogwa, I hope that lady no longer works for the government of Kenya.
Oh, hold up, Mr. President. So the lady is corrupt to the core, but you just hope she doesn't work for the government of Kenya. There's no prosecution yenye yu mse anapangiwa. As in umse tu okay, as you work for the government of Kenya, ende akule tu do yetu roho safi. That's what the president is saying. I mean, what do you mean you hope she doesn't work? You hope she gets prosecuted na ende alipe do zetu. What do you mean, bana president? So mtu anaenda anaiba, unanyorosha proper, and then where you are just dismissed. It's even a better option. Imagine if I was dismissed having stolen, for example, 3 billion shillings. If I'm dismissed with having maybe 3 billion, I'm okay. The dismissal is not a problem. The president should be talking about prosecution. No one even knows who that lady is. She's just a lady someone mentioned. The president mentioned, na akasema huyu lady mazee anatunyorosha inchi sana. Is the CS like incompetent or what? Because I saw the other day the president was the CS transport alikuwa anaambiwa sijui vitu gani inaishongwa. Let me try and find that clip right now. Here it is, yeah.
The CS in charge of infrastructure, CS Kipchumba Murkomen, besides giving directives, he must show this country that he is able to deliver on the mandate that the people of Kenya gave him.
Bana. Kumbe we are dealing with incompetence. Even people from his fellow brigade ama whatever these things, these shenanigans are. Umse alitolewa kiti ya senator akakuja kufanywa CS. Only for him to just be an incompetent human being. He's just a person who just gives directive. And amka tu hivi, I want all cars installed with CCTV. I want all drivers due to have what. If you do what you return, as in, ni vitu tu zinasemwa. It is not someone who sits down and gives a kitu yenye inasaidia watu, kitu tangible. This is not someone who does such a thing. Not even the closest of that. So hapa tulikosea is that maybe we needed Murkomen to be shouting everywhere at rallies. As in we need people who are competent na anajua kitu yenye anafanya. Sasa mmetoa mtu alikuwa Elgeyo Marakwet huko alikuwa anaenda kufanya campaign huko kwa those people. Akawin because maybe wase wako huko the incompetent. Akakuja huku akatolewa kiti ya senator anakuja as in umse anadu nini, as in what is this person doing? We need competent people. Is it as in that's so bad. That's so bad. Bana tunadili na vitu gani hapa bana?
Through his appointment by His Excellency the President. And he must begin with Kenha. I say he must begin with Kenha. Because that is
But that kind of shit is like a mess. A total mess. We need people out there who come and support. That place is a mess. I think it's even high time Mimi I can even talk on my behalf. I have problems also with the government. Myself, as an example, I have an issue with my driver's license. That is in the Ministry of Transport. Let me give what response I was given by the National Transport and Safety Authority, NTSA. So I went to those offices. That agency is migrating data from old system to a new system. So they are missing records in those data. So it's like they did what are those changeover called? I can't remember the changeover names, but they just did boom, instant. One day, wake up Monday, and the system have changed. So records they are not there. They as defined in records as equal, and it was time for me to like renew my driver's license. To date, I have not gotten my data migrated. Like 2-3 months ago, I can't remember the exact number of months that are ago. Nilienda hapo and I asked the people at the NTSA headquarters at 316 Upper Hill and asked these people, I mean, I don't have a license. My records are there in the old system. You guys need to move them. Actually, they've paid some company which is supposed to migrate the data. And I'm like, okay, so what do I use at this particular point? You know what? The person comes out and tells me clearly, straight to my face, utangangana tu. Just be on the road hoping that, you know what, you don't mess. But if you mess, you're in big trouble. You're not licensed. You don't have a valid driver's license. And these people care less, as in they don't even care about that. And then what do? We as a people, as in sasa, okay, I know a ton and many people when you tunapatana kwa hizo queues, we need our records migrated. You're like told records zako zita migrate, they'll be migrated. What is the CS Transport doing? As in kama records as works, impeleke records kwa system there, we renew there, we have our licenses, you'll get yourself fixed records as they migrate you. But how do you keep us all of us unlicensed ama invalid driver's licenses? What is that? Wengine wanachangiwa, watu wengine huko wameona mambo. There is someone I was there last weekend. Remember he's a PSV driver. I don't know what system nini yake really change. aliambiwa anafaa kuwa akiendesha matrakta za kulima. Wewe ulikuwa na license yako, unaenda unapata what? So mimi nafaa kulima, and you get there it is just another total mess. Na wameongojea hivi wakushike. Whose problem is that? Who's to blame? The CS Transport. I think it's high time. I think this is the best chance I get to call out the CS Transport every single day until we get that fixed. I'm sure many Kenyans will appreciate that. So for me, I think I will make this my lifelong dream to call out the CS Transport. I'm call out sasa, sina chills. I'll be calling out the CS Transport every single day until we get that shit fixed. We can't be here every day tunalia the same problems. Bro, it's been months. Ama CS, the CS is underperforming. Aende huko. Sorry, you just resigned from your seat. And their work is just to travel. I remember I saw a clip also of the DP saying, you know what? You guys are just traveling everywhere. Mnachangia hadi manguo kwa airport. What do you mean? People are changing clothes on airport. Wakiwa hapa hivyo kaleo kidogo kidogo, wanachange nguo.
Sometimes I wonder, why do you have to honor every invitation that you have been given to the country? Your Excellency, 5, 6, 7, 8 ministers out of the country. Some change clothes at the airport from one country to another. That is the truth.
Wow. Yani yani ni hii pesa watu hawaachi tulale wakituitisha haki surely. And then the best you guys can do, as in you guys are living your best life na do zetu, as in what do you mean guys? Mnaingia airport mkitokanga mkiingianga country to country, you're hopping from this, as in ado yetu. Wow. But I remember I remember very well the minister, no, the deputy president sometime ago akisema our ministers are out there meetings due with who and who and who. Again, now you're now complaining. They were even now the president had to be forced awalimitie. The president alienda akawatolea sijui watu wa 45 days. They cannot stay for over 7 days consecutively in one place outside the country. Their delegation cannot be more than 4 people. Say there's nothing we hear them, as in, okay, we didn't even realize that so many CSs wamekuwa kiuko huko nje. Okay, let's even assume they will go with the delegation yenye wamepewa 4 people. We hear nothing they've done. We just see like for example CS Kuria is talking akiwa huko unaona yuko Belarus, but we never hear anything from Belarus after amerudi. We just see him here. We see them in Dubai. Same case with the DP mwenyewe pia, acha venye anajisemesha hapa. Just go in Dubai and post pictures of them as in there is no tangible thing that these people wanakujanga nayo after wamezurura hizo nchi zote. Interesting, very interesting. Yeah, we are happy people. Happy world. Very happy people. Hey, what is this thing, man? Anyway, enough with the political fireworks. Let's just get rid of them. Let's get into the cryptocurrency craze, because the Worldcoin now. Okay, I'm among the people whose eyeballs were scanned for apparently something I don't know. As in niliskaniwa. I don't even know what happened. I was just scanned. I even talked about that, nikasikia jicho yangu ni kama inauma. So saizi watu wameamua, wachani niwaambie, tunaenda kuchukua Worldcoin. As in hakuna chills, sisi wote tunaenda kwa Worldcoin. Look at the number of people who are outside these places. I don't know if this is actually, I think is KCC. Wameenda kuchukuliwa hizi vitu zitwaje, eyeballs. They have gone to have their eyeballs scanned. for some 7,000 So I just put like this and I like get 7,000 shillings. By the way, watu wako mbaya. If watu, as in it's in the middle of a week, today is Tuesday. Hatuwezi sema hata ni watu wako weekend ati there are people who are just chilling. No, it's a weekday, Tuesday, and it has the number of people who are in town in other different parts of the country wakienda kuskaniwa eyeballs. Whether itakuwa harmful, whether itakuwa harmful, that is the least of their concerns. They just need the money. Hizi nimekuwa mbaya mpaka wamama sasa. Mama mzee, angalia huyu hata hajui ni nini inaendelea. Ameenda huko akaenda kuskaniwa.
Uliambiwa ni nini hasa inafanyika leo?
As in, hata maybe hiyo kitu inaweza kataa kusoma ya wacho.
Uliambiwa unahitaji nini kuja huko? Uliambiwa unahitaji kukuja na nini ili
Uliambiwa pesa ngapi shosho? Uliambiwa ni pesa ngapi utapatiwa?
10,000.
unasikia aje vile haujapata?
Kipata nasikia mbaya.
Wow. It's even disturbing to watch that. Hebu angalia mtu bana ni mzee hadi hey Jesus son of God. Huo mzee na miaka yake bado anaenda kuskaniwa eyeballs. Ati ameambiwa atapewa 10k. I'm sure hapo there is someone scamming that woman. There's someone scamming that woman. These people don't give that much money. And I think if someone have the account and it's like they refer you to they refer you ni kama there is some say kuna do fulani ameget, and which is not wrong, which is not bad. I mean technically if someone has an idea of how they're gonna make the money then haina shida. But if you look at such an old woman at this particular point akienda kuskaniwa eyeballs zake, this woman is over I don't know even 60-70 years huko. Unajua these people don't look old na wamekula miaka vibaya sana, and she's there queuing apate ido. Just look at the sheer magnitude of, as in, oh God, as in ile shida iko kwa hii nchi mpaka shosho mzee anasikia kuna mali anaweza apewe tu hizo do. She's willing to go die there, hata kama hajui ni nini, hata kama she's just ready to go, whether itakuwa successful, whether whatever it happen. I think that's just another scam in the making. Because what do you mean you're giving all these people, hata even give them 5,000 shillings? These are thousands and thousands of people. Hii kitu Worldcoin, first of all, huwezi sema make a lot of money, si ndio? So say for example 10,000 people wameenda kuchukuliwa, these people give 7,000 shillings venye wameweka because of the dollar currency. Hii kitu from 7,000 times 10,000, that is over 70 million shillings. Also wapi? From where is 70 million coming from to give all these people? That's over like $70,000. How much is that? Also, umetolewa wapi? As in, even in the, as in hiyo do, hey, unaskaniwa tu unapewa hiyo do yote. How? They've just had your data. How they do that, I don't know. Maybe someone out there, and I think we had a discussion some time back with Dennis Bundi. why you're getting your eyes scanned and then you get all that money? I don't know, man. You need to utaenda withdraw saa hizo ama it's just money yenye you just imagine that you have the money. Hmm? Crazy. How it affecting the various age groups, I don't know. Because mtu mzee anapeleka nini huko kwenda kuchukuliwa macho surely? This woman is like 70 years. What on earth is she going to be done on her eyes? Seriously. As in kabisa, people are looking for money. But as people are looking for money, there's someone flaunting some money. Let us look at this guy flaunting some money. Akisemanga how he's not accepting a 100 million, no, a 90 million deal because he wants 100 million shillings. Ladies and gentlemen, it's KIG the Don. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at money, man. Oh. Nyinyi mnaenda kupanga line huko mkichukuliango macho. He is KRG the Don. Hizi sijui it's like 100 million or something. I don't know, man. How much money is this? Hey, Jesus. Okay, I'm just flabbergasted by the money. So this is the particular moment when anapigiwa simu in the video, so which you don't know if it's real or fake. How the timing is perfect, I don't know, because sielewi venye utakuwa umeshika tu do and then unapigiwa simu at the same particular time, mtu anakuambia mambo ya do, as in the coincidence I add up.
Niambie. Poa. Kampuni ya betting. Sikilize bwana Jembe, nisikilize bwana Jembe. 90 million mimi siwezi chukua 90 million. Mimi ni bugha bro. 90 million ni pesa kidogo. Kama hawawezi kufika 100 plus million
90 million ni do kidogo sana for KRG the Don. Wait a minute kwanza. What is the person, for example, bringing to the table? Ama what happens, as in, what do you mean auchukui 100 million? As in uchukui 90 million? As in, okay, kwani ni contract ya miaka ngapi yenye you asking for 100 million shillings? And these people wako na zile, as in they've reached to a point wanakupea 90 million and you're still like, I'm not taking, as in hata siwezi ongea na wao. Hey.
Siwezi kusign deal na kampuni yoyote ya betting. Betting companies nilikuambia the least tunaweza chukua ni 100 million mzee. Sisi mimi sina shida ya pesa mzee.
The least KRG the Don anaweza chukua kwa kampuni ya betting is 100 million shillings. As in, hii video ameact like amepigiwa simu at the same time ndio tu anahesabu do na pesa anatajio is crazy money. As in 100 million shillings KRG, kwani okay, what's the following of this KRG the Don kwanza? Let's look because hey, the demand for like ama that's how much influencers are paid. Let's see KRG the Don. KRG the Don has a following of 71,000 people. No, 715,000 people on Instagram. He just asked for 100 million bob. Ameambiwa kampuni imekutafutia mpaka coffers zake empty everything and they're just going to give you 90 million shillings, and this guy is like, no. As in, can they like take like 90 people, for example, 90 small influencers menye maybe wako na over 100,000 people following, find 90 of them, pay them 1 million shillings each. Kidogo, I think 1 million is good money. If I'm not, I don't know, I've not been in the influencer world, so easy tell whether the money is enough or not. But wanataka kupeana 90 million shillings already. I don't know whether that's a script or that's a whole maybe anataka it's maybe delivery of like a rate card in the reverse way. If anataka, if kuna kampuni ya betting inaweza kuwa inafikiria, that's the price tag. 900 million shillings, the least. Wow. The betting companies must be making a lot of money from us then. If they're willing to pay 90 million already saizi, msetu aende akivanga maybe t-shirts zao na vitu zingine kama hizo. We. I think that's super crazy, and I'm speechless. If someone like came to me, for example, could even with like 1 million shillings, I think I'd take it dearly at this particular point. Leave alone 100. Mi hata milioni bana umeniharibu. Ma is know your oath. Let's get to some global perspectives here. Let's shed some light on the Niger coup and then expecting support from the Burkina Faso and Mali. Of course, we're going to be talking about the implications of the military alliances in that whole space. Because at this particular point, Niger has been supported by Mali and Burkina Faso. This is, I think, a leader from those military factions qui address this whole thing.
Le gouvernement de transition du Burkina Faso et du Mali, 1. expriment leur solidarité fraternelle et celle des peuples burkinabés et maliens au peuple frère du Niger qui a décidé en toute responsabilité de prendre son destin en main et d'assumer devant l'histoire la plénitude de sa souveraineté. 2. dénonce la persistance de ces organisations régionales à prendre des sanctions aggravant la souffrance des populations et mettant en péril l'esprit de panafricanisme. 3. refuse d'appliquer ces sanctions illégales, illégitimes et inhumaines contre le peuple et les autorités nigériennes. 4. avertissent que toute intervention militaire contre le Niger s'assimilerait à une déclaration de guerre contre le Burkina Faso et le Mali. Je répète.
Wow. A war against Niger is a war against Africa. No, it's not. It's a war against Burkina Faso and Mali. So if anyone thinks of attacking Niger, just say itakuwa. Hey, brother, people bana joke a lot, man. So mnakaa hivi mnapanga tu vita yenye mtaenda muinue watu properly. As in, these people are ready to fight. But their validity of what they are fighting for is what haijavalidatiwa kabisa. Because these people, it's like, okay, they've decided to take their future in their hands by having a military leader. Same case with, I think, what happened, I think, in I don't know if it's Burkina Faso or what, by Thomas Sankara back then, sometime later, Kitambo, in the 90s, in the 19th, whatever, the 19th. This person was like the best. Alikuwa na deliver vitu kwa, as in, he was delivering the commitments of the people. As in, kama tumeamua hivi ndivyo tunafanya, they deliver on that kabisa without fail. And that brings an idea. At some point, do we need like military kabisa? Niwe pia sisi tuingilie tuamue, we take over the country and get some people. I think they are even removing the French militaries. They've banned the exportation of gold and all those to the States and whatever all those places are. Wamekataza hizo vitu zote from happening because they know the value of their own country. It's a very, very interesting to see that, because if you look at things venye ziko, those people are actually fighting for what's right. Even if our president is in a way threatening them, no. Sometimes people have to stand firm on their own decisions. Imagine tungekuwa na like some bad president, apart from now we have like the best. Tuko tu na mtu, yani decisions zenye ana make tunashangaa, okay, wait a minute. Are you doing that on behalf of us, the people of Kenya? Ama unafanya hizo decisions, una make those decisions on the behalf of who? Because if it's on our behalf, god damn it, no way. Mnachukua nchi yetu mnaiuza yote. No one is driving in this country. These countries have the best minerals, have the gold, have every single thing, and they are living like slaves 60 years, 50, 60 years, 70 years after independence. Na wanaishi kama beggars, vibaya sana kaa shida. And then some people are actually out there enjoying their stuff. Leave alone even banning the embassy. They should do crazy things to those people. Watoke, they should get out of our continent. We have, for example, the British camps in Kenya, and I wonder, what on earth are they doing here? They are the people who colonize. We don't have the French here. We don't have the German here. I don't know. I've never heard. Maybe they're there, I don't know. But we've never heard of them, huku. But sasa sisi kwetu, crazy. We need all those people, as in, I actually fully support, as in Burkina Faso, Mali, mambo ichemke. There's no way people can be living in their own continent, living like the slaves. Go ahead and do it, Mali and Niger, Burkina Faso, to have the best lives for your people. Ase wanajibamba huko na maisha mzuri na nyinyi huko mnaenda mkiteseka. That is bad. But anyway, we wrap up the show at that particular point. I've not really actually healed well from my throat. Nangangana too. I think it's that time where we wrap up the show. It's been an amazing ride, man. It's been how long have you been on the stream today? Imekuwa how long now? I don't know if it's like it's, how many? Oh, it's almost an hour. Almost an hour to wrap up the show. But of course, thanks so much to everyone for watching the show. We are at exactly 731 subscribers right now. Thanks so much. We are road to 1,000 subscribers. We hope maybe at the end of the week we'll be having over 1,000 subs in the show. Oh my God. Sindio, we appreciate everyone's support, everyone who supported the show. We appreciate very, very much. For all the people who've commented, calling a rope, thanks so much. And everyone who tuned into the show, all the silent watchers, kila mtu mwenye aliona akasikia amefurahia, and they probably anticipated for our next show. But we hoping to have this show done in some different segments. Then we're gonna be improving the show every single day. Now to improve the show pole, we have a better taste, a better feeling of the show, a better vibe, a different vibe, a new vibe, a unique one, by the way. It's like if you don't get the niche, then we become the niche. Sindio, of course, I think it's that time where we wrap up the show. I mean, what a night it's been. Nightlife, as from political fireworks to crypto craziness and Joe dropping demands. We've covered it all. Join us tomorrow again for more enthralling moments on the Nightlife Show with JJ. Remember to keep the night alive and share the laughter with friends. Good night, Nightlifers. This is JJ signing off from Just Radio. See you tomorrow.